Welcome back to our channel, where we provide updates and undisclosed narratives on Catherine, Princess of Wales, and her royal family. We provide you with the following news. Catherine and William supported Anne's smart decision to protect Queen Elizabeth's legacy. The princess has strategically protected her mother Queen Elizabeth's legacy at a period of determined leadership and profound family love. This bold move is a response to current issues and a reaffirmation of the royal family's principles and traditions, supported by Princess Catherine and Prince William. This enlarged story explores the ramifications of this choice, the symbolism of the beloved legacy, and the monarchy's complex balance of tradition and modernity. Preserving legacy in peril. The scandal arose when Queen Consort Camilla stated she would sell part of Queen Elizabeth's prized legacy. This move to handle financial and logistical issues sparked controversy among royal watchers, historians, and the public. For many, the bequest represented the spirit and emotions of a loving king whose personal interests had always been intertwined with the British monarchy. Queen Elizabeth was renowned for her love of equestrian sports. In a symbol of her British cultural background, she had a special bond with her horses for decades. Her hands-on care, breeding, and well-being of these creatures showed her personal and royal but accessible side. As the monarchy developed, many believed the horses would remain visible reminders of her rule. Controversial decision causes internal unrest. Queen Consort Camilla's decision to sell over a dozen of these rare horses drew instant criticism. Many saw the sale, which included numerous horses of emotional importance, as a contempt for Queen Elizabeth's legacy. Critics said removing these live icons was an insult to the late queen and placed administrative convenience above emotional and historical relevance. The princess showed firm leadership throughout this internal strife. She bought many horses at auction with her money to leave a legacy. This gesture was symbolic. She maintained her mother's heritage and expressed the monarchy's principles by keeping these live symbols of her mother's passion and commitment in the royal family. Horse symbolism. More than just royal pets, the horses represent a time when monarchs' personal interests closely correlated with national identity. Queen Elizabeth's closeness to these animals showed her love of equestrianism, a British aristocratic pastime. Beyond their practical significance in royal rituals and leisure activities, these horses signified continuity, tradition, and the strong devotion to maintaining a way of life many thought was threatened in a quickly changing world. The princess's supporters interpreted the repurchasing of the horses as a dramatic declaration that they would not sacrifice Queen Elizabeth's ancestry for expediency. It reinforced the concept that the monarchy's centuries-old ideals should be protected like any asset. Thus, the princess's choice was both personal and strategic to preserve the royal institution's symbolism. Family unity during change. Prince William and Princess Catherine unwaveringly supported the princess's intervention. Their engagement reinforces a royal family narrative of unity, communal duty, and historical preservation. Recent problems for the British monarchy include changing public expectations and internal discussions over modernity vs. tradition. The collaboration between these senior family members delivers a powerful message that despite external pressures and internal divides, the royal family is unified in its desire to safeguard a very personal and historically significant heritage. William's and Catherine's support was real. They individually funded the horse repurchase. This collaboration emphasizes the contemporary monarchy's balance of personal and public obligation. By protecting part of their legacy, they showed that maintaining the past is about respecting tradition and ensuring that the institution's principles of centuries continue to influence its future. Managing tradition and modernity. The horse sale dispute typifies the British monarchy's current issues. Any 21st century organization must adapt to new financial and logistical realities. However, the monarchy has a rich past that many feel should be protected at all costs. Queen Consort Camilla sold the horses to solve modern challenges, but it risked alienating others who valued traditions and symbols. Although modernizing steps are necessary, Camilla's choice received criticism for undermining the emotional and historical weight of the royal legacy. However, people perceived the princess's repurchase of the horses as a confirmation of this equilibrium. She demonstrated that modernizing should not sacrifice the institution's rich history by securing the horses with her money. This struggle between modernity and tradition is old. Throughout its history, the British monarchy has adapted to changing circumstances while retaining its rituals and symbols. Every action in this continuous story holds practical and symbolic weight, and the present dispute is only the latest episode. Greater royal family implications. The princess's actions have repercussions beyond the incident. They remind us that the royal family is a dynamic institution with different future ideas. Each choice by its members is a complicated mix of personal belief, historical obligation, and public expectation. The princess's repurchase of the horses preserved Queen Elizabeth's legacy and created a precedent for royal family actions. This effort shows that personal initiative, matched with the institution's principles, may help preserve legacy in a time of rapid change. It shows the public and internal stakeholders that Queen Elizabeth's emotions, beliefs, and devotion to British culture will drive the monarchy in the future. This tragedy has also reignited discussions about royal personal assets and legacies. Horses, once valued companions of a revered king, are now powerful symbols in the argument about how contemporary institutions balance pragmatism and tradition. Many see the princess's acts as a devotion to a holistic legacy that respects the past while adjusting to the present. Vision for the future. The royal family's ability to handle such problems will certainly determine its future relevance and public image. The relationship between Princess Catherine and Prince William shows a future where unity, respect for tradition, and strategic forethought steer the institution through tumultuous times. Their efforts underscore the necessity of managing change to uphold the monarchy's fundamental principles for centuries. The actions of the princess and her supporters demonstrate that Queen Elizabeth's legacy is alive and requires active safeguarding and promotion. The monarchy is changing under King Charles, thus, this viewpoint is crucial. As the institution adjusts to new problems and possibilities, its leaders must maintain the public's historical and emotional attachment to the royal family. The princess's buyback of the horses shows her personal dedication and leadership in difficult times. It emphasizes the need to balance current financial and administrative realities with deep reverence for royal traditions. She safeguarded a significant part of her mother's history and proved that tradition and modernization can live together by taking strong action. A responsible leadership model. In many respects, this story models responsible leadership in the royal family and beyond. It indicates that leadership is more than making controversial choices. It's about comprehending their more profound meaning and their enduring influence on a nation's memories. Many perceive the princess as a custodian of history, a leader who understands that an institution's ultimate strength resides in its capacity to respect and learn from its past. She shows that outstanding leadership takes sacrifice by investing personal resources to preserve a legacy. Her choice shows that caring for a national history requires both real action and emotional devotion, even at an era when financial prudence and symbolic gestures sometimes conflict. The selling of Queen Elizabeth's beloved horses highlights the challenges of contemporary royal management. The contrasting approaches, one aimed at contemporary efficiency and the other at maintaining historical legacy, highlight ongoing difficulties between innovation and tradition in many organizations. The princess's determined efforts have preserved her mother's legacy and set a precedent for future royal leadership. Princess Catherine and Prince William's unified stance underlines the idea that change is inevitable, but should not compromise the British monarchy's emotional and historical touchstones. Their dedication to Queen Elizabeth's legacy and beliefs shows how current leaders may commemorate the past while courageously moving forward. The princess has kept Queen Elizabeth's spirit alive in the royal family and the country by maintaining these living emblems of a treasured reign. Her deeds show that heritage is a living force that determines a nation's identity and destiny. As the royal family adjusts to King Charles's rule, Queen Elizabeth's resolute and genuine gestures will inspire future generations of continuity, tradition, and perseverance. Thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Let us know your thoughts. And goodbye for now.